Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bowhunt or Die. We are still hiding out in our houses. Our office has been extremely boring and vacant for the last month here, but you know what? There's no better place to be than the outdoors. I am definitely grateful more than ever to be an outdoorsman during these times. I can tell you that right now. But we have got a jam-packed, awesome hunt this week with Tommy Alford, who sure never seems to disappoint. This guy decides this year he's going all in on a run and gun turkey hunt. Let's take a look to see how he does.
All right, well, here we go. It is second day of the first season here in northern Illinois. Made the drive out this morning to a new piece of property that I've never turkey hunted before. And we're going to try something a little different this year. We're going old-fashioned running, gunning, self-filming with a bow. So it should get interesting. I've made this little makeshift blind that will allow me to be pretty portable. It's not real heavy. I can film off the top of it, and hopefully it provides enough cover for me to, potentially get a shot at a gobbler. But anyway, got to this property right at light. What I'm going to do is I'm going to gear up. We're going to get back there. We're going to listen and see what I can come up with. Hopefully we hear a gobbler, and it should be a good morning. So feels good to be back. Well, I heard one gobble really far away. I was actually expecting some to be down in this area. Might just be a little early, or there's no birds here. Definitely got one bird across the road, or right on the edge. My property line is. That's the closest bird I can hear. Thought I heard one in the other direction, but guess we're just gonna have to go and set up down in this corner for now. Like I said, I've never hunted this property before, so I really have no clue. I'm just going in blind with the assistance of some of the crows. Let's go find a blind setup. Well, that was a pretty good little first set. Had a hen come in. There was another hen with her that sounded like a gobbler, but I think she was just imitating a gobble. I never saw her, but I heard her, and she went the other direction, and this one went that way. But kind of neat. Got my little makeshift blind. I would have been able to get a shot. She was about 15 yards, but hey, my little thing is working and having fun. So this place is super quiet. I did hear a few gobbles in the morning, but it sounded like they were across the road. Then they ended up, seemed like they went the opposite way. So I went down to where I could hear those hens, because I thought I could hear a gobble in the midst of them, but it just turns out it was two hens. One went one way, one went the other way. I haven't heard a gobble since. So I think I'm gonna get out of here and try a different piece of property. All right, well, just arrived here, property number 2. Thanks, Dan, for letting me come out here and take a look. I actually hunted here last year, and I saw 11 jakes in one day, and they were all together. So should be a couple birds out here anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna Get my decoys all packed up, and we're gonna head on back there and get to the back where I know there's some ag. Let's do this. All right, I just kind of got on this little ridge spot that I sort of hunted last year. All the birds like to go over here, and I was sitting on the corner doing a little calling, and I had a big gobble right on the other side of the hill. So I set up the decoys right on this trail. There's a fence gap. Got my little makeshift blind. We're gonna see if this works. Holy cow. Worked. I don't know, that shot looked perfect to me, but he just walked off like nothing happened. The good news is I got a ton of blood. Give it a bunch of time. That's all we can do. I was gonna shoot it again, but I wasn't sure which one it was because they flip-flopped. And I felt like it was a really good hit. He walked off, so he's bleeding. So raisins are not only good for you, but they are a great turkey hunting food. All right, well, I just called my buddy Dan. Dan the man, thank you for letting me hunt your piece of property. A beautiful piece of property that you have here. Very, very thankful. Thank you again. Told him the good news. Reviewed the footage, and you know, the shot looks really good. The bird is bleeding like crazy. Anyway, it's been about an hour or so. I think we're good. Like I said, after seeing all that blood, I think we're really good. So, let's go pick up the trail, and hopefully there's a big dead tom at the end of it. All right, so this is basically the turkey's view. That's my little makeshift blind. And all it is a tripod with my camera set up, and I bought a bunch of fake plants. And then I've got this solid fabric down here so you can really get down behind it and hide, and they cannot see through it. And then when it's time to make a shot, that stuff's real wispy and it blows back and forth in the wind. And it worked. The one gobbler actually saw me, but the other one didn't. The one I ended up killing didn't see me. But there it is. That's all it is. You can still be real mobile. You can get in on these birds, and that's exactly what I did this morning. There's actually another hunter on the other side of the property, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to abandon that spot. I come over here. Actually, I called in the center, I called in the top, I called on these bottoms, and right here where I got that gobble, 30 minutes later I got a dead bird. So pretty exciting. But yeah, and it's just, you know what, it just changes it up. Not like sitting in a blind. It's just a little different, a little more fun, a little more mobile. Well, here's Junkyard Jake and the impact site. Impact site looks good. Lots of blood, lots of blood, lots of blood, lots of blood. There he is. Dead bird. Big old strutter, baby. Dead bird. Here we go. Oh. You know, I didn't get a bird last year, so this is pretty exciting. Been a while since I've gotten up close to one of these jokers. You know, Jack and I were out hunting youth season a lot this year, and boy, oh boy, we had a tough time getting on them. And man, it's fun though. I tell you what, running and gunning and chasing turkeys is probably the most fun you're ever going to have in the turkey woods. It's kind of old-fashioned. The way we used to hunt them back when we were kids, running after them, just chasing them down. But it's definitely one of those challenges. Self-filming with a bow, no blind, getting up close, and I mean close, like 8 yards close. I am one of those guys that refuses to shoot beyond 15 on a turkey and beyond 25 with the buck with the deer. And for whatever reason, I tend to always get really close on these on game, and I think that's the way bow hunting should be. Get as close as you possibly can. This bird had no clue I was there. Decoys worked perfect. Big old strutter down in Illinois, baby. Thank you, Dan. You are the man. Bowhunt or die, baby.
Man, leave it to Tommy to be able to pull that off. I mean, I'll tell you what, for over the last 2 weeks, he's been calling me up, telling me, I built this blind, this is what I'm gonna do. And I'll tell you what, the guy puts together a story in his brain, and he goes out and he executes every single time. He does a great job. I give him credit. Tommy, that was a great hunt. Kudos to you. Guys, don't forget about the turkey contest we're doing. You know, you remember the trophy doe contest? We're gonna be doing that this fall again as well. But we've got the trophy turkey. Who's got the heaviest bird? Make sure you weigh it with your HME scale, and make sure you get it sent into us for the opportunity to win some more great prizes from us. In the meantime, I hope everyone's being safe. These are some uncertain times that we're dealing with right now. I'm confident that we're gonna get through all this stuff. But you know what? Take this time now to get outdoors and do what we love to do, right? You can be away from people, getting your trail cameras out, doing some early tree stand prep like I've been doing. Hey, might as well use this time to get ahead a little bit, because the fall is gonna be here before you know it, and we're gonna be chasing some monster bucks. Until next time, bowhunt or die. I am glad that I can be outdoors still, and you know what? Stay away from the country. Stay away from the country, not the country. All right, we're gonna redo all that. Such a great start too.